buddy. How are you doing this evening? And thank you, Saying, for kind of reminding me about this because it totally went like this. It literally would have. Literally would have. And you sending the friend request. I was like, why is he sending me a friend request? This is weird, but not weird. That went, oh, wait. Fuck. Okay, let's go. Totally forgot because we set this up on TikTok, and that's why I always say, talk to me on Discord. Because if I don't TikTok, I get hundreds of messages, and it's just like, why? I didn't look at it for a day, and I had 200 messages, and I'm just like, and they're not just from one person, mind you. So with that fuckery being said, yeah, thank you, Saying. Between a combination of you two putting this together last minute and you two reminding me, it worked out. Now, I got my my pussy cat that can't be shown on camera. Oh no, we're in trouble now. And I have this fine gentleman here named Shawn, the virtual interviewer. Now, you do some awesome magic and play on words with OC cosplays or freaking content. Like, you'll mix the sound. You'll take your own little way. There's a little feedback from the sound. I know exactly what that is. I'm going to press that power button, and I'm going to get this pussy cat off my lap and press this power button and turn this off. I know what it is. And
not me.
How about now? Do I sound mechanical now? What about now? What about now? It might have been just the thing or the stupid Windows update. I like this. Fuck you, motherfucker. Let me see. Is it on the right mic? Windows had an update, so every time Windows. Okay, so it was the air conditioner. So we'll keep that off for this evening. So what it was doing automatically. It was automatically causing the noise suppressor to kick in. So when the noise suppressor kicks in, it makes my voice modulate a little bit. It's very interesting. So we'll just have a robotic intro. So that's good. And Blood Vixen says, hey, it's my buddy. Hi.
Blood Vixen, what's up?
Yes. So suppression, compression, I don't know. I lost words there. But yes, you do. Thank you for telling me that, Saying. So now we'll know that this interview is going to go. I won't sound as like robotic, which is great. And it's kind of weird how like the tables have flipped. How do you feel being on the other side today?
I don't mind, man. It's fun. It's a blast. Look, I'm like you. I like talking. So yes. Either way, you know what I mean. I'm talking. I'm communicating. I'm doing good.
Awesome. Sweet. So you love taking OC cosplayers' sounds, doing a play on word with the sounds, and just making it entertaining. How the hell did you come up with that?
Yeah, so it's kind of by accident, right? So I don't just do cosplayers. Like I've done some non-cosplayers as well, which is just as fun. But yeah, I kind of fell into it. I had, kind of a group of people I was hanging out with on TikTok. And I made some shirts saying, do you follow Shawn Mike 69 on TikTok? It was like some anti-bully crew shirts. And they made this video of where they were just doing different stuff with my shirt, like picking up dog poop, washing their car with it. Like, so, they were razzing me. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like trying to think how can I get all of them back? So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go through their damn videos and I'm just going to look for stuff that I can use against them. So going through the first video, I'm like, he was just saying all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, holy crap, I can ask this question to what he's saying. And it has nothing to do with the video that he's actually doing. I'm like, so one of my favorite ones was one of the first one I did was with a non-OC cosplayer. His name was Setch. He's a cook. So he's I think he's Spanish, but his saying on the video was, "Man, I love making meatballs. Meatballs are so great." So that was the first time I ever asked like a sexual question in my interview. I go, "So what do you call, adult time?" And he's like, "I love making meatballs. Meatballs." So that's kind of how I started it, got into it, and it just kind of, I had so much fun doing it, and the reaction from who I did it to was great. So it just kind of fell from there, and then I got really good friends with a cosplayer, and she was like, "You should do some cosplayers. That would be amazing." So I started doing those, and just kind of took off from there.
Out of all of the ones that you did, which is the one that you were the most proud about doing?
Oh crap, that's a tough question, man. So I counted the other day. I've done about 100 now.
Damn.
Yeah. That's God, man, that's a tough question.
Dun dun dun.
I mean, so it wasn't a popular one, but God, there was
it
so
doesn't
many.
have to be popular. Just the one where you're just like, It's
probably the one where I got the courage, because all the ones I did before this guy, where I asked him about the meatballs, all the ones before that were just like regular questions, like nothing adult related at all.
Okay.
Like, the first time I ever laid out an adult question to him, where he was like, "I call it making meatballs," and to this day I laugh when I think of. But so that's probably one of the ones I'm most proud of, because I think that kind of springboarded me to what I'm doing now, right? You know what I mean? So that's probably one of them. But man, like all the ones I've done have just, I personally feel I've gotten better as I progress. Because if you go back to look at my first ones, I was a little like, and kind of, I don't know, I wasn't as
timid,
and I wasn't as animated, right? So now I'm just like, I don't even care. Now I'm like, what do you got? Yeah,
you can't care, because like once you start caring, you lose who you are. Like when I first started this, I was just like asking questions like you, like random questions, and out of nowhere, I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna just be myself, because I enjoy this. This is me. I freaking enjoy this. I'm gonna just be myself. Started being myself, and I don't go off a script. I have no freaking script. It's just like, hi, who are you? Oh, you're this? Okay. Yeah. I didn't even ask my introductory questions, because it's such a like abnormal day, because it's hot outside. Fuck you, heat. And my head hurts because of that fucking heat. Fuck you. Right. But it's all good. And it's insane like how you evolve as a content creator if you don't quit. And that's the key. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Dun dun dun.
She asked me if I wanted Chinese food.
You want to be hungry in an hour?
Yeah, an hour. So like 20 minutes.
Right? Gone 5, hungry again in 40.
So I know you had saying there, and you had Blood Picks in there. I don't know if they're still there or not, but those were two other great interviews. Man, I've just been happy with being able to kind of get out of my shell and just ask what I want to ask. And again, I don't get too graphic, you know what I mean? So instead of like saying, like fuck or dick, or I'm like, what do you think about your man's private area? You know what I mean? So
it's like, it's timid, but it's right around the corner where it's just like, right.
So I try to keep it clean in that aspect. Well, and here's the other thing too. TikTok so I've probably made 120 interviews. TikTok has banned about 20 of them that no one's ever seen, except for those.
Wait a minute. You could put those up on YouTube Shorts, because you actually don't use full sound, because like you got the choppiness. You use like the little. Yeah, you can put your shit on YouTube Shorts.
Well, some of it I can, as long as I don't use music, right?
You can up to for a certain amount of time. So you have
mine is like 2-3 seconds max.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I literally said you could actually do that.
Well, so I had a hard enough time figuring out how to get on Discord. How the hell do you think I'm gonna put something on YouTube? I don't even know what YouTube short. Is that something that YouTube wears? Shorts? YouTube shorts? No. See what I'm saying, bro? I don't know, man.
You just download YouTube on your phone and then you press the upload button and then you upload that video. That's it. Like if you're gonna do the simplest way, but yeah.
All right, I'm doing it. YouTube Shorts.
Yes, I'll send you a tutorial guide of video that they have, and I could make one real quick and just be like, here you go. But point being,
you get 5% of all profits.
That takes quite some time. But what the fuck, cat?
Yeah, I told you that.
And okay, so Singh mentioned something about donuts.
Donuts?
Yeah.
Are you talking about my wife?
Wait, say that again?
Is he talking about my wife?
Oh, I have no clue. He just said donuts.
So, yeah, he's got me. So, a couple of days ago, and this was kind of a good and bad thing. So, a couple of days ago, I made a video just out of nowhere. I'm sitting here, and my wife's next to me in bed, and I'm like, I'm going to make a video and mess with her, right? I'm like, so I'm sorry I haven't been on much. And we're in the process of like moving our house too. We're moving to a different house.
Okay.
So it's been nuts. So I haven't done a lot of content. So I made a video. I go, yeah, so I haven't been on much because my wife had a yeast infection and we had sex. And my wife in the background is like, no, you didn't. What are you talking about? Oh my God. And I'm like, she had a yeast infection. We ended up having sex and I ended up getting donuts. That's
a saying. That definitely is a saying. What the fuck, bro? Like
yeast infection, yeast in donuts. So everyone in the comments, right, were like, your wife is gonna beat you, your wife is gonna punch you, your wife is gonna kick your butt. So then I made a follow-up video where I said, I don't know if you guys saw this video, blah, blah, blah. And then at the end of the video, I had sunglasses on and I'm like, she did not have a yeast infection. I promise you. And I took my sunglasses off and I had a fake black eye. Right. So,
yes.
So,
yes.
Yes. I did that because of the comments I got, but there's a couple comments that are like, they were upset because it was, it brought back, it triggered some things in their life as far as domestic violence and stuff, so I'm like,
oh, okay.
Yeah, so
we're like back in like when we were young, we could watch something like Back to the Future or like Looney Tunes and not get offended.
Yeah, well, today's world is politically correct, and it is what it is, man. Can't help it. I mean, I saw where they're coming from. I'm like, I got you. I said, I made a follow-up video. I said, look, I apologize if that offended anybody. It wasn't meant to offend anybody. I'm not a advocator for domestic violence, of course. And if you know who I am, you know that that's a true story.
Politically castrated. Yep. You can tell Singh said that.
Something like Singh would say.
So,
but what he was saying was hilarious. Hopefully you saw that. If you didn't,
I did not. Singh, send me that, please. Please send me that. Yeah.
You have to. That one was, and his duet was perfect too. He's in his freaking jester outfit. And
I think I might have seen it, but I don't remember. My brain does not work like that. He was saying, like I told you before we got on the show, he was saying lines from Back to the Future while we were talking. I was watching it. And I was like, huh? I went, oh.
By the way, Sang's interview was one. His probably took me the second longest to do. His took me about almost 5 hours to do.
Wow.
So just because he has so many videos. So what I do when I interview someone, I go back to their very first video that they ever created. And if I can incorporate their very first video, I try to do that. But he has so many videos, man.
He said first video. That's a
yeah.
lot of videos. Just
Yeah.
talking to the cat.
Especially for Sang. Sang goes back a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And saying is goofy. When I had him on the show, he was himself.
Yeah.
But it was like such a good time. Like I had a blast. And we started playing Apex. I yelled at him and he avoids me now. Love you, Sang. I was really toned down. Yeah, you were. But you were in Zen land. Like you were just like, I'm in my own zone. I'm going to be calm. I'm not going to be like anything. I'm going to just chill. And that's what it's about. I mean, being you and just being chill.
They had good happy juice.
Happy juju juice.
Mm-hmm.
Mojo Jojo. Whoa. Anyway, I have no clue. Don't ask. Like I said, like so. All right. So, okay. Besides crossing the whole like rated R-esque content of doing your interviews, wait, to making it
PG-13.
Perverted. There we go. That's the word. Right, crossing the potty or mouth. There we go. That one works too. And I was trying not to let everyone know you were medicated. I was being very polite about that. And then you just go out and freaking.
I think everybody knows that anyway.
Saying, come on now. Come on. Anyway, what is the one interview that you did that you were scared to do of?
Like a creator?
Yeah, like a creator, like so big where you're just like, should I do this or not?
This is gonna sound bad, but none of them.
Nice. No, that's a good thing. Like,
yeah,
okay.
I don't. So, I don't know how to put this and not sound like I'm an ass, but I don't. I mean, like Blue Eye Darkness is amazing. So of course I've met her. She is who she is. She's amazing. I mean, you would think she would be one that I would be like nervous about doing, but I wasn't, man. I kind of fell into flow with her. So yeah, I haven't been really nervous about doing anybody. It's just me taking the time to do it. That's it. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. So, but I in the beginning I was nicer to women than guys when I would do the interviews. Like I didn't want to be too bad with the women, like, talking about, penises and sex and all that. I'm like, I don't really want to do that. But then and I don't remember what creator it was, but one of them said, don't hold back. I want you to go all out. I'm like, okay. you just opened up a can of worms and I not hold back. And like every question was just about vagina and penis and sex and like oh
man.
And I'm like, you said don't hold back. She's like, and then she was like, this is perfect. And I'm like, what? You know what I mean? I'm like, okay. So
yeah,
that when she did that, I kind of just like put me in the mindset, okay. And then other people were asking for interviews and stuff. And I'm like, okay, they like this kind of stuff. All right.
Yeah, it's good. It's your niche. It really is your niche. Like you could like keep making these and like keep going and like make it a thing. Make it like a series of some sort. Like make it like a little comedy sketches like left and right. Like you have that. That's really cool. And it's just you're just doing it in the consistency and going like, and Blood's like, I absolutely love what he does. It's different and funny. Yes, it is.
So blood makes sense. Is she still in there?
Yeah, she's in here. She's in here.
So there's certain things I remember from like almost every interview. there's some I gotta rewatch and be like, oh yeah. So Blood Vixens. She did the Toto Africa song where she's pushing on her boobs.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so I heard you play a musical instrument, and it's like, I'm like, oh, that's awesome. And then I start asking another question. I'm like, so what do you? And then it goes back to her.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, I got it. And then I'm like, so what happens if? And it for like 3 times, dude. That absolutely. When I rewatched that, I absolutely died. Like this, so perfect. And I'm like, God, it killed me. So that's the thing too. When I go back, before I upload it, I watch the videos, of course, the interviews,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, I don't like that or don't like that. So I'll have to go back, take it all apart, remesh it all together. So not only is it the time of me going through each video, but it's me putting it together in the right order that I wanted to go in. Hers, I did that like 3 times. I took hers apart and put them back together like 3 times. But it turned out so good.
Yes, it was really funny. It was really funny. She finally reached her goal, getting to 100,000. And then you did the second one.
He deserves it.
Yeah. There's a lot of creators who are so under the radar, and it's like, how do you?
What? You're absolutely. I made a video a couple months ago about Diva Von Jester. Bro, her freaking makeup skills are just stupid. They're just absolutely crazy to me. And for her not to have more than what she has a lot, but I absolutely think she should be up there with some of the top creators, especially in the cosplay world. There's another one. What is her name? Alice. I can never remember her name. SPS.
That sounds familiar. If Plagu was in here, he would know.
It's God, what is her name, babe? Alice freaking. She does Steampunk Alice. Steampunk Alice.
Steampunk Alice. Okay.
She's got, I don't know what she's got, like 40K. I'm like, are you kidding?
Right.
She's awesome. You're right. There's so many that we can Sang should have. Sang should have way more than he has.
Yes.
I'm especially for as long as he's been doing it, and he's been like this. He's played his freaking cosplay absolutely perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And he should absolutely have more. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. Yeah, you're right. There's tons of
there's a lot. What's ironic, before the major, because I cracked the algorithm before the BLM movement. Now it's just whatever they want to choose to push out. And it was high contrasting colors, so white background, bright light, and so we could see everything. That's all the algorithm wanted, was to see everything clearly, make sure there's nothing bad in it. That was it. If it had nothing bad, boom, pushed out. Now it's like, oh, you made a video that took 12 hours to make, and it's epic and has effects and does all these things. We'll give you 10 views. Wink. You better love me. What the fuck is this shit?
Yeah. So I'm lucky in a way to where I don't care.
As Castillo said earlier. Castillo said earlier, he said you primarily have 2 kinds of people. One type person can roll with the punches, and other half is those that you can't. And my response to him was, yeah, but at the same time, you have to not give a fuck, because if you do, you will never create.
That's a fact. That's a fact, because I think it was 4 or 5 months ago I hit 20K. I can't, and forever I keep saying I'm at 20K, and my daughter today goes, "Oh my God, Dad, you're at 24K." You know what I mean? So like,
Nice.
I don't know. I don't know. And it's not that I don't care about who follows me and I don't appreciate it. It's just, I've made so many freaking amazing friends on here, man. Like literally people I can call, I can talk to, I can direct message. Like so many of those people on here that if I stopped at 24K, I'd be happy. I'm good. Like I have a hard enough time keeping up with what I have. So I don't know how people like Blue Eyed and even Saying and Blood Vixen, I don't know how they do it. Because if you miss a day or 2 days, like you said, your DMs are full, your mentions are full, your likes are full. You can't, I mean, you just.
There's some days you just don't check them. I'm not joking. I like Blood has the time because like that's her main focus is just TikTok. I have YouTube, I have Twitter, I have Instagram, I have TikTok, Twitch, Discord. I have all these things. And there's some days I open it up, I see it's all videos. I look at the most recent, I go, okay. I say most recent video that like I say it was pertaining to that. Because I can't catch up. There's just not enough time on like watching like 20 videos from like one person because it's been a couple days or this. The one thing I am on top of are my Discord messages. Like if someone sends me a Discord message, I'm right there. Like it might take me a couple hours because I'll be at work or I'm like focusing trying to get done. But yeah, but I still it's like you'll get a response from me. You'll hear from me. That's why when this situation happened and you and Saying contacted me, I went, wait, I thought I didn't have one today. I do have one. Fuck.
Hey, blame Saying.
No, no, that's me. That because like I have my brain does not work like remembering or anything. I have certain ways of doing things, and if it's not done that way, I won't remember. That's why I tell everyone in my like the invitation, which I did not fucking give you. I had to have been at work when I got all that stuff. I had to have been or something. I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, you were because it was today.
Okay. No. When we first started doing getting the thing going, because if I was at work, I don't because I always send that invitation. I don't know why I didn't. But yeah, Pharaoh the DJ is like, why is this guy in here? Because he got invited, mofo. That's how.
I got something for Farrell though. I'll see if I can find it later. I don't know what I did with it.
Right? Yeah.
And you pronounce his name wrong.
I did it on purpose.
It's Farrell.
Oh, Farrell. Is he ferocious?
Because I'm happy.
Shut the fuck up, Saying with those motherfucking Back to the Future things. Motherfucker, I know that one. Because you never. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Where on earth have you ever heard gigawatts? Where? What?
Back to the Future.
Besides Back to the Future.
Nowhere.
Exactly. That's the one thing. Heavy you hear, but the word gigawatts that you never hear anywhere else. Never.
Yeah, just like the flux capacitor. You've never heard that anywhere else.
It fluxed all right.
Yeah, it capacitored.
What's his max capacity depth?
Oh, Saying.
That was me. Saying started with all that shit. Get a while. It was a measurement. No shit, Sherlock. Farrell. The DJ. We got that. We know this. But have you ever heard that anywhere else? Like at a normal like show or anywhere at all. Like at all. Besides they're talking about Back to the Future. No. Or if you're going to electricity school, that's different. But for real.
Right.
You're going to electricity school. Not electrician. Not fucking like meteorology. Oh my god. Have you heard what the Fox? No, fuck you.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that song. It's so stupid. It's moronic. I don't understand how it actually got popular. Oh, wait, most of society is dumb now. Anyway, hence why they get offended by a bruise on an eyeball as a joke.
What song was it?
What does the fox say?
Oh.
I'm a musician, and all I heard was... I'm not going there. Anyway. So... You do this. You do, and you just do this. What else do you do on TikTok, actually?
So I actually do a very bad pirate cosplay.
No, you don't. It's not bad.
That's actually not bad.
No,
that painting bad. Was that a painting done by for you?
No, so that is actually a picture of me that just got edited.
Okay.
Yeah. So
no, the cosplay is really good. The cosplay is really good. That the picture was just really like blurry. It was like I knew there was something done to it, so I was like,
it was like all affected up. But it was it's fun, man. I have fun doing it. You know, again, it's something I don't take too serious. It's fun doing. Oh God, what are we hearing now?
No. Things like agreed. That song's not even a song. It's just junk. And then it's like he's a pirate.
Pirate. I'm a pirate.
No, he said rat. He didn't put an E there.
Damn. Pirate. Call me a rat. Oh,
yeah. I know.
It's fun. It fits right in kind of where we live. We're in Tampa, and every year they have a big pirate frickin' parade. It's called Gasparilla. It's when the pirates invaded the Tampa area, and they have a big parade, and the pirates invade, and it's cool. So it kind of fits right in, and it's a really easy cosplay to do. It's not too much, too much makeup and all that stuff. So. But it's fun, man. I love doing like movies. I'm a movie guy. I love 80s and 90s movies. And
what's your favorite movie
of all time? My all-time favorite movie series is Rocky. I'm old, man. I grew up on it.
Oh, fair enough. That was my crossing point because I'm 36, so it was like my dad loved it, but I was like,
right. Right. Yeah. So, but man, I love just like slapstick, stupid comedies. Love them. Like, loved Chris Farley. His movies were great.
Yes.
Anything Robin Williams. And then of course all the action stuff too. So, there's some loud people in here, man.
I hope you are not talking about the newest Ghostbusters, saying that today is Ghostbusters Day, FYI. Oh wait, I thought we were talking about movies and you mentioned Ghostbusters and what's Ghostbusters Day. That's fine, but if you're going to say that's your favorite movie,
the new Ghostbusters,
you are so uncultured, and I'm uncultured. But I know good movies.
Hey, we are no longer friends.
That's fair.
Yeah. If the new Ghostbusters is your all-time favorite movie, we are no longer friends. Some stuff, bro. Some stuff. Just leave it alone. Don't remake stuff. Unless you're going to do it with the same exact cast, do not remake movies. Stop it.
It's not even then. It's just the fact of like, if they're going to do that, create it in the old way too. Create it with the old materials, the old things, like spicing up a little bit. Because, like, have you seen Roger Rabbit and compare it to modern day CGI? Have you noticed that, like, Roger Rabbit was on point, but also he went a little nuts because he literally, I think he developed DID after Roger Rabbit. The series, like, he actually developed DID.
It was a tune.
Yeah,
it was that movie was perfect.
Yeah, no. The IRL person, the real person.
Yeah.
Because he had to act that everyone was there. I mean, it was not the ID, but it was something like he was able to see. He would always talk to people. Like, he always see tunes and stuff. Like, imagine that. Like, you do a movie, then after the movie, you develop the skill of like talking and troubleshooting stuff out to Bugs Bunny to like what the fuck? That's fucked up.
Mel Blanc, though, the guy that did all his voices for Bugs Bunny and all them, he was like that, man. He freaking talked like that normally. So I was like, holy crap. But that's, again, another movie you should never remake. Don't remake Roger Rabbit.
No, don't.
Do not do that.
Don't.
There's certain movies you just don't remake. Like, and there's been so many, and I'm like, stop.
Wait a minute. Isn't that it's the same actor, isn't it? Son of a bitch! The evil villain in fucking Roger Rabbit, isn't that the same actor as Back to the Future? The Doc?
Christopher Lloyd.
There we go. I couldn't think of that fucking name for the life of me. Yeah, oh my god! And that's the thing. Like, Christopher Lloyd is such a good actor. You can't even. We had a question. Like, is that? Yeah, it is.
It all comes full circle.
Yeah. Yeah, the villain, Doc Brown, same guy. Yeah. Yes. Roger Rabbit was better and way cooler than Cool World, and Cool World was newer and had better tech and still looked. The thing is, it's the acting. It's the fucking acting that does it, because like.
Yeah, they tried. The problem with Cool World is they try to make it too serious, right? You know what I mean? They try to make Cool World like too like they try to make it a drama almost at points, and it was like, you know, what was the chick? And that was what's her name? God, I can picture her from My Stepmother's. Kim Basinger, right?
Okay,
wasn't Kim the one that played the cartoon?
You know, I could like remembering names from actors is so rare.
I was more asking the people you can see, because
yes. Okay. Yes. So guys, can you answer that question? Oh, almost forgot. He was the bad guy in Dennis the Menace. Yep. Christopher Lloyd's just a good actor. Period. And I have no clue. You mean what? Evil Toons? Yes, I have a gargoyle that I moved because like his fucking like off-centered weight is awkward. What's the question?
I said leave at the door.
The question was, in Cool World, I think the cartoon, the lady that was the cartoon was Kim Basinger, the mom from 8 Mile, the mom from My Stepmother's an Alien.
Yes, Sang says yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
She was hot. She was hot.
So
even as a cartoon character, she was hot.
I know is that there's some old movies that are just so good. Why are you grabbing my fingers?
Dude, it's like, you know what it's like too? It's like 80s. It's like 80s and 90s music too, right? So 80s and 90s.
Hard.
Yeah, I mean 80s and 90s movies.
Best Christmas movie.
So many original concepts. Just like the music in that era too. Like they didn't sample everything and all that. It's all just original stuff. Like in the movies where, yeah, you're right. Die Hard was such a great freaking premise and idea, and such a great movie. And could you imagine anyone else but Bruce Willis playing in Die Hard? You know what I mean? It's just like,
no,
perfect.
And like I have not seen anything past 3 because 3 was my favorite, but I know for a fact even like it was remade, I could still see it being like kind of a decent like conclusion for it. It's like it was kind of like that kind of like movie, but when you go into like Ghostbusters, you go to Roger Rabbit, it's like no, some movies you don't remake, but
right, yeah.
So you got to meet Blue White Darkness. Was that in Vegas?
It was in Vegas.
It was in Vegas. So when you were in Vegas, what did you do in Vegas? Or does it stay in Vegas? Like,
yeah, and we didn't do a lot really. I mean, we met up with creators. Me and my wife actually got a free hotel out there, so we didn't stay at the same hotel as everybody else.
wait, no. You said free.
Yeah, we did get it free. Yeah, but here was the problem though. We were 3 miles away from where everybody else was, which kind of sucked because we had to Lyft or Uber to there to hang out with everybody. So, but all we really did, man, we went, we hung out. The first day we went, we met Blue Eyed and Facepalm Mom, and a lot of their Potato Gang in their hotel room. We went up and saw them, met them. Then the next day they had like a little meet and greet at a park. We went to that. And then I think they weren't in cosplay that day. And then the second day we met up, everyone got in cosplay at the park. It was the same place. And that's when I went live and did interviews with a whole bunch of creators in their cosplay. And Blue Eyed was one of them. But it was awesome, man. Just meeting not only Blue Eyed, but just like so many creators, man. It was great, bro. Just seeing them on video and then meeting them in person was just an experience, you know.
Mr. Sparrow says, "What's up, Shawn? And what's up, Harps? What's up, Mr. Sparrow?
What's up, my brother?" Another amazing guy that I got to meet 2 weeks ago. We drove up. He came down to Lake City. We met up with a creator named Crazy Legs. Mr. Sparrow was there, and I drove up there. We drove up there to hang out with him and Crazy Legs. And it was a blast, man. We had such a good time.
Nice. We need to. Me and Blood need to start meeting other creators, like in real life, like outside of the digital internet world.
Yeah, it's fun, man.
Digimon, Digital Monsters, Digimon are the champion.
Right.
Sorry, I had to.
Yeah, it's
go Paimon.
Mr. Sparrow's awesome too, man. So he went in Walmart in his whole Jack Sparrow outfit.
Oh no!
Right, everyone was like looking at him. There's kids like wanting to go take pictures with him, and moms were like, "Look, it's Jack Sparrow. You want to go say hi?" I mean, it's so funny.
That's awesome.
We missed an opportunity because we went to Walmart, and of course they had a liquor store, right? So he went in, and I didn't go in with him. I'm like, damn, we missed an opportunity. I was going to go.
Why is the rum all gone?
Where's the rum? And then just show him and then go, oh, okay, never mind. But we missed it. You know, you think about things after you do it.
Yeah. And that's how you get better for the next time, because for next time or a different scenario, you got that extra experience to egg on for the next one. No, the outside world is scary and the sun is a deadly laser. The outside world is scary and the sun. That monotone like voice. Sun is a deadly laser. Like what the fuck? I guess I can remember the weirdest things, but we're getting close to the hour mark. We just kind of chit chat and had a good time. I love these. These are always fun. Yes.
Yeah.
And okay, I have to ask this: when you were meeting all those creators, which one was the one where you're just like, wow, you are the coolest of the bunch? And how the fuck does no one know you?
So I can't say Blue Eyed Darkness because everybody knows her.
Yes,
but
exactly.
I do got to tell you this though. She was absolutely amazing. She spent hours upon hours taking pictures, making videos, stopping to say hi to people. She was a block away from her hotel room. It took her about 4 hours to get to her hotel room because people kept stopping her. So I have to put that out there because by the end of the whole weekend, she was exhausted, right? Not only mentally, but physically. And it showed. And you know, I think the good thing about that is a reminder that she needs to take care of herself, right? But a lot of people know this creator that I'm about to say, okay? But Swedish lady.
Really?
Swedish lady was so freaking amazing. We didn't meet her until the third day we were there. She came to. They had a cocktail party on the pool deck of the hotel. I met her, and I knew her before this because I've done interviews with her, and we've of course chatted on TikTok. But just meeting her in person, absolutely drop dead gorgeous like she is. The funniest person you can freaking imagine, right? She is hilarious. And we just hung out, and we were just like, whatever. So we drank, we danced, we just, her and my wife freaking hit it off. Like, it was so cool. She was so like down to earth and just mellow, man. And it was so fun to be a part of.
When I had her on the show, like, her energy was different from anyone else's I've had so far. I don't know what it is, but it's just her energy was just different. Like, I don't know. Like, and like what you're saying, like, explains who she is. Like, she's just so down to earth, explains what she says, and she's extremely intelligent.
Yes. Yeah. She amazed me. Like, just, and she put her hat on me and putting her hat on my wife, and again, just dancing or just, so, I mean, it was the Vegas and the agent thing kind of went beyond my expectations of meeting people. And you know what I mean? Because like, you talk to people on TikTok or you watch their videos on TikTok, they are who they are. But until you meet someone in person, is that really like who they are? And again, you're only spending a short amount of time with them, so you're still trying to judge. But I always take people for what I see, and that's who she was, man.
Yeah.
It was amazing, man.
Okay.
So that was probably she's definitely one of the ones that I was absolutely overjoyed of meeting and impressed with.
That's awesome. Well, you enjoyed that shower and wash off that rum, Mr. Sparrow.
Oh, he's today's his day to shower? I didn't. Damn, that came quick.
Okay. We're gonna start wrapping this up. So I'm gonna start asking my closing questions. Even I never even asked my first two questions.
What you got? Let's go. Let's ask some questions.
All right. What is a question during the show that it was something you thought I would cover or you would like to ask? And we didn't even get to the other topics, but we don't have to. There's no need. But what is something that you want to cover or talk about that we just didn't get to because we were just having such a wonderful time?
I mean, I would go back to kind of where I
He
started.
says you used all the hot water.
Today's my day too. That's what I was asking. I'd go back to where I started on TikTok. If you go back to some of my first videos, it's about spreading love, man. We got this precious life that we have, bro. Is short. It's not as long as as we, and it's never as long as we hope it's going to be, right? So when you come in contact with people, man, just make them smile. Spread love. Like, the world is freaking crazy and nuts, and we have so many bad things and everything, including the news, the media, everything is just focused on the negative in life in general, period, right? Man,
have you been on TikTok lately?
Hey, change the freaking channel.
Right.
Like, spread love and freaking make people smile. Like tonight, man, this is the kind of stuff I love doing. Let's laugh and have a good time. And yeah, we all have problems and we all have issues, but man, fight off your freaking inner demons and freaking shine through, and you can absolutely change the world And I absolutely believe every single person on this earth can absolutely change the world. I absolutely believe that.
Everyone does in their own way.
Right.
Like they don't even know it. Like just doing their everyday task.
Right.
Like literally just opening a door for someone. Like some people might get offended about it, other people won't, but like I held the door for open for you. I feel better. And like you like, okay, what's wrong with you? Okay.
Right.
Like what point wait. What saying? What was with this fucking like HIV positive bullshit? What the fuck, dude?
That changed the world too. Yeah. He went a different way with the whole change the world. But yeah, that does it too. But hey, even just smiling at somebody, bro. Just smiling at somebody like can make their day. I mean, unless you're saying smiling pretty much scares anybody if you're saying, but
I don't know, that might get really awkward. Oh wait, nowadays when you're smiling it's like this.
Yeah, you're right.
And you look at them like
so not in Florida pretty much. Florida is pretty much getting rid of all their mask mandates. So
a lot of I'm in like the Chicagoland area, and there's a lot of places who still like they don't have the mandate, but they still stores are like, no, you wear a mask, yeah, asshole. Like, okay, yeah. So that's a very good one. Pretty much just stay positive and spread laughter and joy, and like someone's sad, who cares? Just spread laughter.
Yeah. So and that's why my catchphrase that I say in every one of my videos, every one of my interviews. What is going on, you beautiful and amazing people? Right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. No, I read what he fucking... Wear a mask, just say cunt, because they'll ask you to take it off.
Gotta love it.
All right, now on to the next question. Second one. Do you have any stories with fire? Stories
with fire?
Yes.
Do I have any stories with fire?
This all started because I had a viewer. He threw a propane tank in a campfire. It blew up, burnt down a bridge.
So, propane tanks will do that if you throw them in a fire, just for future reference. In case anyone, yeah. I do not recommend anybody does that ever. No, not really. I mean, other than probably when I was younger in high school, we used to do those huge bonfires. And some of it got a little bit out of control. And we were running around trying to put fires out. Other than that, no. We spent about 2 hours just trying to put out fires, like because it kept like moving. Oh, so luckily it wasn't a dense forest area, but caught the grass and some hay, and yeah, so that's
fair enough. Yeah, and are you in drier land?
We were, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, so like summer months here, man, can be so dry. Like we just started getting a little bit of rain, but the past 5 months has been so dry. If fires catch, they're
Where are you at?
Florida. So right outside.
Florida. Okay. Yeah,
right. Tampa.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Forrest Gump. I know that. Okay, you named one I actually know.
Forrest Gump.
Run, Forrest! Run, Forrest! Run! There we go.
Oh, he's naming quotes of movies for you?
He said something, match in a gas tank. Boom, boom. Name the movie. Yeah.
Match in a gas tank.
I think there was a part in the movie where something explodes, if I remember correctly. I mean, Forrest Gump went through a lot of stuff. I mean, he was in the military. I mean,
yeah, that didn't happen in Forrest Gump.
Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, no, I am not playing this hint game. The only Leonardo DiCaprio movie I actually remember is him drowning, which was Titanic. And that's really only the part I remember. And then on top of the other part being Inception. But I don't remember the movie because it's such a mindfuck.
That was a good movie.
It's a mindfuck. It really is.
I never watched Titanic because I knew the ending. So I'm like, spoiler alert. You know what I mean? Just like Passion of the Christ. Never watched Passion of the Christ. I'm like, oh, I know how this ends. Oh, never watch this. So pretty much, if I know the
so
ending,
anticlimactic. Oh wait, he didn't die. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, it hit an iceberg? What the hell? I didn't see that coming. Right. So
Fair enough. Fair enough. That was Leo DiCaprio's best acting when he drowned.
damn.
Cassio with the like fucking curveball. He froze, not drown. Oh my god.
He was really good in Catch Me If You Can. He was really good. Catch Me If You Can was a good movie. That's the one with him and Tom Hanks. That was a good movie. So it sounds like me and Sang need to have a little movie competition. It sounds like.
Sounds like
it.
Any interesting? The next one now. Any interesting stories about yourself that not too many people know about? Like a little tidbit that like only a few people would know.
You.
Oh.
I'll finish.
Wait, what?
I said I was trying to let you finish.
Oh no, I heard her talk, so I was like, "I'll wait."
Yeah,
and that was really the question. I mean, just interesting facts about yourself that not too many people know about. Shut up! Not you, the cat. Not you, the cat. That timing. You're like, wow, like no.
I told you can't show that on TV.
I know, right?
Interesting facts. Man, I'm pretty boring.
You're not.
Like in high school, I mean, everyone knows I'm a sports guy. I love sports. Huge sports guy. I was for 3 years, a couple years ago, I was a ball boy for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, nice.
So I was on the sideline for all their home games. So that was pretty cool. Then when COVID hit, of course, I stopped doing that. But high school, I was in chorus. I was a president of chorus, and I was in drama in high school. So there you go.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that. That's an interesting fact.
Yeah. Lastly, I was in the Army for 7 years.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
That's
okay. That's.
I've been married for almost 30 years. It'll be 30 years next August.
Wait, how old are you then?
Yeah,
you don't look that old. Shit.
That brings me into something. November 11th through 14th.
Oh.
50th birthday party celebration.
Oh, damn.
In Orlando.
Nice.
I'll be putting out videos, inviting everybody.
Oh yeah. I'm nowhere near there because I'm in Illinois, so it's like fuck. But yeah. So you're a Scorpio then.
I am a Scorpio.
Yeah, because my son's a Scorpio too. Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Man, that's right.
Yeah, but I guarantee there's times where your wife's like, man, he's such a pain in the ass because he won't open up.
No, I'm not a pain in the ass. I'm easy. Like Crown Royal.
No, you can be a pain in the ass.
What do you? God, you're like his cat.
Yes. So, be there, be square. Correct. So, we got through that one. I mean, the next question. What?
See, that's
no
background.
See?
So, the next question is, do you have any questions for me and Blood?
You and Blood?
Mm-hmm.
I get to ask both of you questions?
Yes.
Oh, damn. Yeah. So, the first one is for Blood.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. How did she learn to play musical titties? That's a very important question. I've been like wondering that. Like, I want to know. It's like been driving me crazy.
The Sing plays the dick sound. Oh shit.
So that's my question for her.
Why are you complaining?
What's the cat's name?
Shadow.
Shadow.
Oh.
That's a good name.
It's your shadow.
Yes.
Me, Bubby the Dope Boop.
What?
And
I just stumbled. Yeah, that's right. She just did it one day. Literally, she typed, "I just stumbled upon it," but she literally just did it one day and it caught.
Figured out she could actually play it. Holy crap!
She was playing her stars. That's what her idea was. But she wasn't. But she was not meaning to play with her teddies. She was just playing with her stars.
I know, but did she know her stars could actually make music?
I'm done.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah. Are you done? Are you done?
Oh man. So I did have questions. So how long have you been doing interviews?
I think it's close to a year now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could actually.
And no, you don't have to.
No, I'm actually curious myself, my man.
So who was your favorite interview that you've done?
That is a hard question, I know. Because everyone I interview, I could tell you like the worst one.
Well, okay. Other than this one, what was your worst?
This one, no. This is how. Okay. Let me put this. What's your favorite color? I'm just serious. Just answer the question.
Okay.
What's your favorite color?
Black.
Now, why is that? You already said too much.
I don't know. I already said too much.
I'm dead serious. That's how that interview went. Like, because I just like it. Well, why do you like it? Because it's black.
Because it's not white.
It was the whole interview. And that was my, I think, second or third.
Yeah. Well, but you know what though? Interviews like that make you get better though.
That's why I don't use a script. After doing that, I had a script for a little bit. Now I don't use a script.
That's what I'm saying. But things like that make you get better. So you got to go through the bad to get the good, right? Who's the most popular creator you've ever interviewed?
Blue Eye Darkness. That interview is at like, let me check right now. That interview has officially. Wait, let me check again because I typed in the wrong one. That analytics at this moment right now is at 13,800 views, and it was published on February 9th.
Wow, awesome!
Yeah.
We're gonna get about 13 on this one. Total 13 views.
No.
For about 20 seconds.
So okay, Blue Eye Darkness first interview, because I had her on the show twice. Her first one, got to learn who she was and meet her, and it was a great time. I loved her. I would say one of the most energetic and interesting person, that was the most unique person, is still today the Swedish lady, because she was very unique, very different than the rest of the crowd. Who else? Like Anime Daddy. If you're in chat lurking and you hear this is great, because I'm gonna be on your show, I think next week Saturday. Yeah, I'll be on your show next week Saturday. When he was in chat, he was the most arrogant, cocky motherfucker I've ever met.
Perfect.
But he's when I talked to him before we went live, he worked and he just got home and he was just exhausted. He kind of the same situation this way, but he looked like he was tired, but he was very strong to his point in person, and his personality is extremely strong. Yeah. I watched some of his show a couple times, and I'm like, okay, it was probably a bad day for him, but at the same point, he he's very good at what he does. Like, he actually runs a good show. He is arrogant, but not a cocky dick arrogant. He still is, but isn't like kind of like one of those where like, okay, got it. Like, you're an ass, but you're not an ass. Like, one of those kind of things. And
like saying, but saying is actually an ass.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, but saying is like during the interview and meeting him afterwards, he was cool. But when like him on his show, it's like it's different.
You can still be cool and be an ass. I mean,
yeah, exactly. Yes, but yes. But Sings was fun. I do want to interview one of his OCs.
That would be cool.
Having Dr. Zed as Dr. Zed on the show is fun.
That's awesome.
Well,
you gotta get you gotta get so are there any creators you haven't had on that you want?
the one that I've been wanting, and I get a lot of people asking me, can you get this creator on, is fucking Ghoul Bagel. But she's busy. So,
who is it?
Ghoul Bagel. She's one of the OG OCs.
Yeah, I don't know.
One Primal Darkness, the other guy I don't care for, and her were like the first ones.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, like they're like the first ones, and she got known for that. Switched to Twitch for a long time, and then it's pretty big on Twitch. She gets like 170 to 250 viewers, like per night. So she does really good. Another one was Red Ghost. She was actually the first OC creator I had on the show that I ever saw, and it was nice actually getting her on the show because Rush and Blood helped me with that one. But she had like her first experience was terrible. Like if I'm not gonna say what she went through, but what she went through was just straight.
Yeah.
What?
Rough.
But like okay, like if you came to me beforehand, hey, please don't talk about these things.
Right.
The guys talked about those things. Like you.
Yeah, that's amateur. That's amateur bullshit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like okay, if it was
ever going to talk to her again or get her on, you know what I mean? Like if you want someone to repeat something, why? So you just I know, man. That's middle school. That's middle school stuff right there. Like, come on.
Yeah, who else? Play Dr. Punk. I'm glad I met him. Have you
done a lot of overseas? Like overseas.
Rush, Scotty Wartooth, Tifa Elise.
Cool. You do Camilla.
I have not asked her I have not asked her myself, but I don't know how to really reach her. I know because like I helped her with her auction. Or not her auction, but like her situation. Yeah, you cut out, but it all works. We understood. You got lips that accentuate voice very well without voice being there.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I haven't actually asked her directly, and I don't know if TikTok's the best way or what. But
yeah,
I wouldn't mind having her because she's cool. Like she's really cool.
She's amazing.
Primal Darkness. I mean, she's cool. She's cool. I mean, if I said that to his face, he probably would knock me out in a second, and I would be like, "Yeah, I deserve that." But at the same point, he's pretty cool. He is an interesting character live on Twitch. Oh my god, like he really is.
Let me know. Let me know about Camilla. I'll see what I can do to help.
Hell yeah! Just let her. What was that?
I stay in touch with her, so let me know.
Oh, just have her reach out to me. And like if she does, like try to make it not on TikTok. I could do Twitter, Instagram, Discord. I could do anything else but like those three main ones. But TikTok, I get too many.
And all your info, like your different stuff is in your bio, your TikTok bio. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep, definitely.
Man.
Scars was fun. He was cool. Oh my god. Satire Vampire, Terrasec Complexity, Pickpocket James. That was interesting. He had some good stories. I'm just going through the list right now. Gabby was fun. Disorder Lord. Oh man, meeting him finally was awesome. Aeon Slaughter and Red Ghost at the same time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was fun. I could go down the list, but okay. Do you have any more questions? Like seriously, I have over. I don't even know how many interviews. I know it's way over 100.
Yeah, that's awesome though, man.
Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, I don't. I think I'm good.
And sexy, tall, dark, and blue-eyed who just popped in chat. Said him too. It's over 9,000.
Tall, dark, and blue-eyed.
Yeah, all Dukin.
So I met him in Vegas.
Nice. Yeah, he's an awesome dude. Okay.
Yeah, he was cool.
So, you got any more questions for us?
I don't think so. I think I'm good. I would say hopefully Blood Vixen can learn some other sounds from her stars. That would be amazing.
Look, squirrel with titties. That's a redeem. And that was saying good timing.
Well played.
Yes, well played.
No, I think I'm good. I think you answered everything I had.
Hell yeah. Okay. This was I had fun. We didn't go on script. We didn't go on to other stuff at all. But sometimes you don't need to.
Hey, we don't need a script. We're good.
Exactly. So, sound alerts are off. No, they're not.
Good. We don't want sound alerts. I don't know what that is.
No, sound alerts is a good thing. That's not me then. That's oh, it doesn't disappear. Oh, that's I didn't know that. So I could do this and you would still be on screen. But you kind of freeze. Oh, that's funny. Wait. Seriously, say it does freeze. Okay. OBS captures, like, it stops at the last image it had when it was up, but when I minimize it, it just stops. And I load it back up, it's like...
Perfect.
But yeah, so you got no more questions. And, wait, the look when Harp shows Shawn why he's called Daddy.
Oh.
Anyway, so, who would you like to see? And who would you want to refer to be on the show?
I mean, probably Camilla. If you haven't,
No.
have you? I mean, yeah, that would be cool. She's awesome, man. She's so. Yeah, I would say Camilla.
She's what, 6-7 hours?
I think so.
Yeah.
Overseas.
I would. Okay, this reminded me. I had Inked Alpha on the show. I would have to say that was the deepest one, or deepest interview I've ever had. But the most funniest and craziest one, and like left and right, what the fuck is that? Was Elo New. You know her.
Yeah, I've seen her stuff. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah.
But yeah, that would be awesome. That'd be awesome. We'll get her on the show, and that'd be good. That would be badass, actually. And like for over the seas people, I do on Sundays. So because my Sundays are my day off. So like I try to start, I think at 4:00. So it's like 10 p.m. their time or 3 p.m. I work with like people who are overseas because I understand who wants to do an interview at like 3 a.m.
Right. Yeah. And it probably wouldn't be very good for you.
Some people have. I mean,
we nodding off.
Scotty Wardtooth was interesting too. That was interesting. Yeah. I mean, I could just do this, join this, and join that, Farrell, and we can set one up too. There you go. You're invited. Just hit me up. Haha.
Well,
And he said, "Thank God he didn't say me." Guess what?
You know what, Farrell? He's gonna sing "Because I'm Happy, Clap Along If You Feel." He likes that song. He wrote that song.
Oh he was God.
He is actually Farrell is actually pretty damn funny, man. He's a funny guy.
Nice.
That'd be a fun interview too.
Hell yeah. Well, with that being said, that was the show. I hope you all enjoyed it. I did. And I'm gonna have to check that out with the sounds because that's pretty messed up. And with that being said, I think that's everything. Unless you got anything you want to add in real quick?
I'm good, man. Stay beautiful and amazing, bro.
Okay.
Keep doing what you're doing. Rock on, man.
Oh yeah, I will push through the whole cloudy depression of fogginess and the whole hatred of people and just everything in general and say, just, you know what, as we said earlier, do not care what others think. Do what you need to do and create, and just don't give a fuck. Because you're just going to...
Hey, always remember, yo, Adrian, I did it.
Yes, you did it. But stay on the line right after this. We're going to be right back for about 5-10 minutes. Then we're going to start playing Apex. Hopefully King of Ashes is not asleep because that asshole said he was going to join me tonight. But knowing him, you say, hey, do this. He'll have a schedule, an alarm, and a note posted to his head and penis, and he'll still forget. But that's why I love him, because he's an awesome dude, actually. But we'll be right back. See you soon, and we're going to get Apex on.
Later, guys.